Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Nelson. We're keeping it real with Nelson. I have some stuff that you really need to look at, and it's gonna open your eyes about Wall Street, the stock market, the the, the politicians, everything. Because Jon Stewart, check him out on YouTube. He interviews uh, Gary Gensler, and Gary Gensler, even he put him right on the spot. Can't do nothing for us. He's not gonna do anything for us. So we're going to either we're gonna have to keep holding and wait to see if it squeezes. If it ever does squeeze, I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. But I want you to see the interview that Jon Stewart has Gigi on, and he really, drills them. And they show that the stock market is for us to lose. The retail investor, the house never loses. The house always wins, and the politicians are all in it. So everyone gets paid, and DOJ is even involved in it. DOJ, yeah, they go ahead and give certain hedge funds fines, but they fine them to the point that it doesn't even make a difference to them because they're making billions daily. So it doesn't matter. And as long as everyone's getting paid under the table, everybody just keeps their mouth shut. All these rules and regulations is for us to assume that they're going to do anything, but they don't actually do nothing to the hedge funds. Absolutely nothing. No one's going to jail. No one's going to see any problems. It's going to keep happening. There's two interviews that I want you to see. The one that Jon Stewart has, Gary Gensler, and there's another one that says how people cheat the stock market. The problem with Jon Stewart's podcast. That one is amazing. That is about 30 minutes long. Excuse me. That one, he really goes into detail with I think it's a senator or ex-senator or congressman on how they go ahead and screw us over. And nothing is going to be done about it. We can keep holding and holding, and maybe we might get up to 100, 200, 300, but I don't think it's ever going to squeeze to 1,000 or higher than that because of what this guy says. And Jon Stewart has put two people right on, has drilled them, and they have said nothing ever gets done. Every time someone goes into the SEC and wants to straighten out everything, they either play by the rules of Wall Street or they get somehow kicked out. So they will always win and we will always lose. So you better start thinking on how to invest your money in NFTs, something that's going to bring you residual income, or crypto that's going to be going up, and when it goes down, when it dips, buy, when it rips, sell. And you're going to have to figure it out that way and learn it that way, like I'm doing, or invest in NFTs and see residual income in the long run. It's not going to be in the short term because all those short-term NFTs are gone and over with. All these guys that are on YouTube saying, oh, you can make tons of money daily, that's bullshit. They'll go ahead and show you a video and they'll take you to the end, and then they don't tell you the end on actually how to do it. I already lost some money to trading NFTs, and now I actually learned a little bit, but still not enough to tell you how to do it. I can tell you how to buy, how to go look for it on OpenSea, and you could go to Rarity.tools and see which ones are coming out or are not minted yet and start learning about that. But you're going to have to figure that out a little bit on your own and do your own DD, because I've done a hell of a lot of DD on my own. I've watched a lot of people that are doing DD, and no one can answer what Jon Stewart made these two answer. And they pretty much said it all in these two videos. There's nothing that can be done. They will go ahead and screw us over forever. All right, so you got to drill that into your head, because as long as shit's going on the way it is right now, unless there's another president comes in and helps straighten out Wall Street. Wall Street is the biggest corrupt system there is, and it's joined with the SEC, the DOJ. All that is all uh, smoke and screens, because none of them are going to do anything to um, to Ken Griffin, to any of those big hedge funds. Nothing. They make way too much money and they spread the money around. So if they don't want AMC to ever squeeze, it's never going to squeeze. If they want to let it squeeze just a little bit so they could satisfy our need a little bit, they might let us get a little bit of the taste, and it will probably be at a 2, 3, maybe 400, like GME squeezed up to $400 or $500. That's about it. They're not going to let it go into the thousands of dollars. That's not going to happen. I already see, you got to see those things on Jon Stewart. He puts them right on the table. He puts everything out in front and asks them in their face. And Gigi couldn't even answer some of this stuff. He was like, didn't even know how to answer, or actually was surprised that he was being asked that on a podcast. So I encourage everyone, check out Jon Stewart's podcast. You could see it on YouTube. The one he interviews Gary Gensler, and see what happens. You're going to be surprised. There's no way on winning. If they let us get a little taste, make your money and get the hell out. And then you're going to have to figure out how to day trade, because if you think you're going to get into a meme stock and it's going to rip, you'll be one of the lucky ones that made money and on a meme stock. But you're going to have to learn how to deal with real stocks and real shares and all that to make money. All these YouTubers that are every day blowing smoke up everybody's ass on AMC and this and that, the red line, that's all bullshit. All they're doing is making money off everyone that's watching them on YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. Quit looking at the red lines. I quit looking at all that because it will drive you nuts. It got me to have so much anxiety, so much stress and shit that nobody knows. It's just crazy. I stopped watching it because I just can't watch it anymore. And watching a YouTuber for 2 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon, I stopped all that. That is nonsense. And some YouTubers will have a podcast or, once a week, 2 hours long, and they're still not saying shit. That's got to tell you something. Nobody knows, but except Jon Stewart in these 2 interviews says it all. So please go watch these 2 interviews. You're going to be amazed on what you hear. You're going to get really pissed off because they will win, we will lose every time. So figure out how to do penny stocks. Put a little bit of money into something that you can lose. Hopefully it runs up. You make money, take it out. But AMC, GME has a better chance of squeezing than AMC because GME is getting into the NFTs, the gaming and all that. So there's a bigger and better chance for AMC to go higher numbers than AMC. And I don't care if anybody disagrees with me, kiss my ass. Because once you watch the thing with Jon Stewart, you're going to realize that it's so corrupt and they don't care about us little people at all. And they don't care if it's corrupt because, like I said, somebody new comes in and tries to change it, they're going to kick them out. They're going to find a way to get them the hell out. And all the attorneys that works for the hedge funds used to work for the SEC. That's another thing. That's why whenever the SEC takes a hedge fund to court, they lose. And if they win, it's a small little fine. It could be a $500 million fine, and that's a small little fine when they're making billions upon billions a day. Just keep that in mind. Those $75 million fines to Robinhood and all that, that's a little piss in a bucket. So just keep that in mind. If you don't mind, subscribe to my channel. Click the like button. If you don't like what I'm saying, you know what? The hard, true reality is the truth. The truth hurts. And once you see the truth and you see these 2 interviews, you'll see what I'm talking about. So comment below. I'll answer all your comments. Subscribe to my channel. And God bless Ukraine. God bless those people. They are so heroic. And God bless America. And God help us with this economy. This is such bullshit that the gas can't come down. All he's got to do is cut off buying from everywhere else and buy from here and stop all the red tape. Cut through the red tape and quit all that bullshit that there's 9,000 contracts or 9,000 drilling things. Well, they haven't cut through the red tape. The permits are not approved. So that's all BS that they're blowing up our ass. Just to let you know. God bless. Peace.